listening to the Agent Survival Guide podcast, a podcast for today's insurance agents. Informing, educating, empowering, improving the way you do business in an industry that's anything but static. In today's episode, free up your work week to devote more time to clients by using a digital appointment scheduler. The Best Appointment Schedulers for Insurance Agents, written by Isabel Vitale. Is scheduling each appointment by phone and writing it in your planner not cutting it anymore? If so, that is good news. You've hit an important milestone in your business, having too many clients to do it all yourself. It's probably time to outsource scheduling to a software application. Many scheduling software options are available for small businesses. They all allow clients to book appointments online, saving you time from playing phone or email tag. We're exploring insurance appointment scheduling software to discover features that could help you choose the right solution for your needs. And just a quick note, we have quite a bit of content around this topic, like podcast episodes and blog posts with resources and tips for staying organized. We will have those linked in the episode notes, so be sure to check them out. Starting off, let's go over some considerations for choosing an insurance appointment setter. Before you start researching specific options, ask yourself what's important to your scheduling needs. Here are some questions that might help get you started. Is this for my agency or downlines too? If the answer is yes, consider a program with team scheduling features. Do I dislike using multiple apps? If you don't want to switch between several apps, try finding a CRM with scheduling capabilities. Do I want to test it out or not spend much? Most programs and software have free trial periods and multi-tier subscriptions. With a little bit of research, you'll be able to find one that fits your budget needs. Do I want to remind my clients of their upcoming appointments? If yes, look for a program with automated emailing capability. Do I serve clients who speak other languages? If the answer is yes, search for a program with translation options on the booking page. Moving on, let's dive into HIPAA compliance and insurance appointment software. As an insurance agent acting on behalf of health plans, you must follow the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, or HIPAA for short. This means you must perform certain actions to help protect the privacy and security of your client's sensitive information. One of the biggest considerations to keep in mind is choosing an appointment software for small business that follows certain protocols, like encryption and automatic sign-offs, to help you with compliance. Every option in this episode should be HIPAA compliant. In order for you to be a compliant user, however, you must sign a Business Associate Agreement, or BAA, with the software provider. One thing I do want to note before we get started, although syncing your business and personal calendars can be useful and it might sound like a great idea, we don't generally advise it in the case of online appointment calendars. Personal calendars are not engineered to be HIPAA compliant, so you don't want personal client information like name and contact info showing up alongside your kid's soccer game or your dentist appointment. Instead, block off times you're unavailable on your appointment scheduler so a client doesn't double book you. And remember, just because a technology claims HIPAA compatibility, that doesn't mean that you're all set with compliance. You must follow HIPAA rules as well. While sifting through the options, the appointment schedulers we recommend all offer the same basic functionality. You can expect a branded scheduling or booking web page where your clients can book their own appointments. the ability to set your availability and block out unavailable times, tailored setup to meet your needs, like set buffer times between appointments, limiting appointments to a maximum number per day, and limit how early or last minute people can book, among other things. The differences you'll see will mainly be in the scheduler's team features, automated workflows and reminders, the degree of customization, and price. Perhaps you don't need or want a separate online appointment app, and instead want one housed within your client relationship management or CRM system. Although many generic CRMs exist that you can customize for your insurance business, we generally recommend choosing one already set up for the industry to save you time and effort. For example, Medicare Center is tailored to insurance agents selling Medicare products with useful features relevant to the industry. Some industry-specific CRMs, like Agency Block, Radius, and Producer Max, come with scheduling capabilities. This can be a useful feature if you want as much as possible in one application. Whether you're already using or considering one of these CRMs, here are some pros and cons to this option, and we'll start with the pros. You don't have to navigate a new platform. Your appointment history is integrated into client profiles. Now for the cons. This solution may get pricey, so if you want a more budget-friendly option, you can pair a quality-free CRM with a reasonably priced scheduler instead. Another con, these options may not have team scheduling features or automated workflows. And depending on which one you choose, it may have limited customizations. Industry-specific CRMs are best for agents who already use a CRM with this capability, want consolidation of tools as much as possible, or operate agencies needing robust agency management included. Now that we've covered CRMs, let's move on to our recommendations for the best scheduler apps for insurance agents. Maybe your CRM doesn't have scheduling capabilities, or you want a more refined and powerful tool. Consider one of these options dedicated to the purpose. Each offers the same basic functionality and could be a great fit for your small business. The first one we have is called Acuity. Often ranked as the best appointment scheduling app for small business, Acuity is known for its versatility and number of powerful features. With the ability to manage multiple locations, team scheduling, and complex automated workflows, this scheduling solution can be a good choice for agencies. Although there's a free trial, there's no free tier for Acuity. Instead, you'll pay for one of their 4 levels: emerging, growing, powerhouse, or enterprise. Because Acuity will only sign a BAA for HIPAA compliance on the top 2 tiers, we can't recommend the emerging and growing tiers. Although Acuity can seem pricey at first glance, when you consider that some providers charge price per calendar, the 36 staff and locations you get on the Powerhouse tier is actually a great value. Still, if you're looking for a budget option, one of our other recommendations may suit you better. Some pros of Acuity include advanced reporting, robust appointment type, team features, excellent customer service and tech support, and you can sync Acuity with Business Google or Microsoft calendars. The cons of Acuity. It is more expensive than other schedulers, and as we just mentioned, it does not have BAA for HIPAA compliance on the lower tiers. Acuity is best for agents who operate large agencies, have downlines, or offer diverse appointment types. You can find the link to learn more about Acuity in the episode notes. Next up, Google Workspace. This is more than just a scheduling app. It is the full suite of Google's useful tools: Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Meet, Drive, Slides, and Chat, upgraded for business uses. The appointment scheduling feature is one of those included and is housed under the Calendar app. It offers an appointment booking page and useful customizations like meeting buffers, availability blocking, and maximum daily meeting settings. You won't be able to access an appointment booking page from the bottom Business Starter tier. You'll need to pay for at least a Business Standard tier subscription, which is still manageable at $14 per month per user. Or you can pay less for a Google Workspace individual subscription if it's just you. Paying for a higher tier does unlock premium features like unlimited schedules and email reminders. Because the appointment scheduling features in Google Calendar are limited on their team capabilities and automated workflows, this option is best for independent agents, small agencies, or larger agencies who don't mind working around these limitations. Let's look at the pros of Google Workspace. It's bundled with Google's other apps. It's reasonably priced. Google will sign a BAA at all tiers for HIPAA compliance, and it pairs well with a custom domain email address. Moving on to the cons. Google Workspace has limited premium features like team scheduling and automated workflows. It may contain too many apps if you're only looking for a scheduler. Also, there's no embeddable option for your website. Google Workspace is best for agents who are familiar with Google Apps or want to use them, work independently, operate small agencies, and have simple scheduling needs. You can check out Google Workspace by using the link in the notes. The next one we'll talk about is Microsoft Bookings. Like Google, Microsoft offers its own suite of tools geared for businesses called Microsoft 365. They both have similar applications, although Microsoft has more with overall added flexibility, and people often choose one over the other because of personal preference. Microsoft 365 includes household name powerhouse apps like Word, Excel, Teams, and PowerPoint. If you've worked in traditional office settings before, you're likely more familiar with the Microsoft apps than Google's. Bookings has customizable booking pages, meeting types, service providers, and more. It also fully integrates with Teams, acting as an app within Teams, which can be useful if you're operating an agency and need to meet virtually with downlines or assign insurance agency appointments, although you won't be able to automate workflows with Bookings. One of Microsoft's biggest strengths is pricing flexibility. They offer 3 business tiers with or without Teams. You could spend as little as $4.75 a month per user for the basic level, up to as much as $22 per month per user with Teams at the premium level. You'll get access to Bookings on every tier. And even better news, Microsoft will sign a BAA for HIPAA compliance on every level. There are a lot of pros with Microsoft. It's budget-friendly and bundled with Microsoft's other apps. It has BAA available at all levels, not to mention the robust features and customization potential. And it pairs well with a custom domain email address. Also, fun fact, we use Bookings to schedule guest interviews here on the podcast. There are a few cons. Bookings has limited team scheduling features. It does not feature automated workflows. It might be too many apps if you're only looking for scheduling, and there is no embeddable option for your website. Microsoft Bookings would be best for agents who are familiar with Microsoft apps or want to use them, work independently, operate a small to mid-size agency, and meet virtually with downlines or clients. And the link to learn more about Microsoft 365, and bookings is in the notes. Next, we have simplybook.me. Simplybook.me is another good singular scheduler app like Acuity that combines some unique and diverse features with affordability. Although there are free and basic tiers, you'll have to pay for at least the standard level to gain access to the HIPAA custom feature. If you're an independent agent or operate a small agency, the standard tier will likely be more than sufficient. If you operate a larger agency, the premium tier might better suit your needs. One of these aforementioned unique features is the simplybook.me app. Not only do they offer an admin app where you can manage your appointments on the go, but they also provide a client app that your clients can use to make appointments from their phones. For insurance appointment setting services, you can also use a personalized booking page, add a Book Now button and a widget to your website, and integrate with social platforms. Then your clients can book directly from your business Facebook or Instagram account. Looking at the pros of simplybook.me, it has integration with Google Meet and Zoom. There are many ways to accept online bookings, including the app. It sends reminder emails. It can sync with Business Google or Microsoft calendars, and it has multiple language options. Now moving to the cons of simplybook.me. It does not provide a BAA for HIPAA compliance on lower tiers. There are limitations on the number of bookings you can make per month, which might impact larger agencies. And the client app is more of a bookmarked web page rather than a full-fledged app. Simplybook.me is best for agents who work independently, operate an agency, and meet virtually with downlines or clients. Our last recommendation today is OnceHub. This scheduler offers 4 levels: Basic, which is free, Schedule, Route, and Engage. You can enjoy HIPAA compliance as a $5 per seat per month add-on to any paid plan, which means you could subscribe to their lowest paid tier, Schedule, and still be compliant, which is a nice budget-friendly option. OnceHub looks cheaper on paper, but remember, they charge per seat per month, which means they might not be the best budget option for larger agencies. However, users have unlimited bookings, links, and meetings on all plans, which adds to the overall value of OnceHub's options. With sophisticated team scheduling features and automated workflows, the Route level may be a good fit for agencies. We advise you to steer clear of their Engage level with its chatbots and engagement tools. It's too much of a CMS compliance risk, especially when it comes to permission to contact rules. Now, let's get into the pros of OnceHub. It features integration with Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom. OnceHub can also sync with Business Google and Microsoft calendars. It sends reminder emails for appointments. And as we just mentioned, HIPAA compliance is possible for every paid plan. And overall, it's budget-friendly for independent agents. Moving on to the cons. OnceHub can get pricey if you're buying lots of seats, and the upper levels have features that are not CMS compliant. OnceHub is best for agents who work independently, operate a small to mid-size agency, and meet virtually with downlines or clients. And you can visit the episode notes to learn more about OnceHub. Scheduling apps give your clients the power to schedule their own appointments, saving you precious time and effort. They especially make sense if you email clients or have a business website where you can embed a widget or link to your booking landing page. If you've decided to upgrade your scheduling game with an online appointment setter, factor in budget, compliance, downlines, existing tools,
personal preferences, and appointment types when considering these online booking software solutions. And be sure you review the episode notes for our scheduler recommendations. We will also be linking to other resources for digital marketing and tech tools you can access by becoming a Ritter agent. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next episode. The Agent Survival Guide podcast is a production of Ritter Insurance Marketing, an Integrity company. This episode was written by Isabel Vitale. Script adaptation by Tina Lamoureux. Recording and production by me, Sarah Ruppel. Podcast design by Urban Rivera. Artwork by Vivian Zhao. Rate and review our show on Apple or Spotify.